and welcome to Insta TV. You're watching financial news with me, Anna Kasatkina. The US dollar wobbled against its peers as investors are awaiting the release of minutes of the September Federal Reserve policy meeting later in the session. The dollar-yen pair rebounded from the lows hit on Tuesday and briefly touched 112.60. However, in the European pre-market, the pair was trading near 112.20. At present, Japanese investors are mainly focused on local political developments as the nationals are due to elect a prime minister in the snap election slated for October 22nd. Experts predict that Japan's acting Prime Minister Shinzo Abe will be able to retain the majority in the lower house of the parliament, thus preserving the current economic conditions. His rivals are also making efforts to assert their viewpoints. The Party of Hope, headed by Tokyo Governor Yuriko Koike, has not provided details on monetary policy, but the leader stated that she does not favor the ultra-soft stance of the Bank of Japan. Meanwhile, traders are closely monitoring political developments, speculating about whether the Bank of Japan will raise the key policy rate. Back to the Forex market. In the Asian Pacific session, the Australian dollar revealed interesting market moves. The Australian versus the US dollar pair was about to breach 0.78 levels. The Aussie dollar found support from an upbeat report on consumer sentiment. The Westpac Melbourne Institute Index of Consumer Sentiment rose 3.6% in October to 101.4, which is the strongest reading in 12 months. Nevertheless, such solid data is not enough to be a weighty argument for the Reserve Bank of Australia to increase rates. Last week, the regulator signaled that the board does not consider a rate hike in the short term. Such conditions open the way to a steady advance of the US dollar against the Aussie. However, traders have paused to absorb the minutes of the Fed policy meeting. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching and see you back soon.